Hey everybody, it's Mike, and welcome to Chip Damage. And tonight is a very special night because tonight we will be unboxing the brand new, recently released Bayonetta 3, particularly the Trinity Masquerade edition, as it were, for the Nintendo Switch. Yes, I just got back from the midnight launch of this game, which I've been waiting for years and years, I believe just about 5 years now, and I am so excited to jump in this game and play it all night tonight. But I wanted to share the unboxing of it with you, my audience. And let me know, are you going to be picking up this game? But just as a quick preamble, if you guys have seen my prior videos, you know that the first two Bayonetta games are very special to me. Hell, this game right here, Bayonetta 2, is in my top 3 games of all time. This game blew me away back when it launched in 2014. That 8 years ago, I can't believe it's been that long. And I've been hoping and waiting for a sequel ever since this game, Bayonetta 3, was originally announced back in December 2017, I want to say. I can't believe it's been that long, but yes, it's finally here. Quick preamble on why this series is so special to me and why I've been waiting for this for so long. Growing up, some of my favorite games of all time were the third-person action games, also called character action games. I've never liked that name. You know, and I also don't like the term hack and slash, so I usually just go with the term third-person action, like Devil May Cry, moving on to Ninja Gaiden. And Devil May Cry in particular, like kind of the forerunner of this series, was really an eye-opener for me. I love the idea of like this power fantasy where you're the super powerful character, overcoming incredibly powerful enemies, varied enemy types, using an array of weapons. I just love that so much. That usually, even though you are a powerful character in lore, you are stomped on early in the game because you don't know how to play it correctly, you don't have the greatest gear, you don't have upgrades, but gradually as you play through the game, you get better equipment, and by the time you beat it, you're pretty good. You want to go through it again on higher difficulties, and that extended to my next favorite type series in that type of genre, which would be Ninja Gaiden, which I think in many ways surpassed the Devil May Cry series in terms of tightness of control and difficulty. It really felt like it had the intuitiveness and it required the dexterity of a fighting game and a single player game. Just love that. And it just harkens back to like classic gaming of difficult style, control being at the forefront of game design, great boss fights, game variety. And then in 2010, at least here in the United States, this game came out, Bayonetta, from the creator of Devil May Cry 1, Hideki Kamiya, and he really knocked it out of the park with this. This game took the influence of that, but ran with it so far and was really fantastic. One of my favorite games that came out on the 360 and PS3 era. Fantastic combat, a great new character and cast of characters, great boss fights, you name it. This game kind of had it. However, when the Wii U launched, right before it launched, I should say, they announced that on that console, an exclusive would be Bayonetta 2. On that day, on the announcement of Bayonetta 2, I decided I was going to pre-order a Wii U just for this game. And you know what? It wouldn't launch until 2 years after the Wii U launched, but it was well worth the wait. This game is a miracle that it even came out because apparently that Platinum was struggling financially to even produce this game, so Nintendo stepped in to assist Sega in producing the game. And this game was flawless in its genre. To this day, this is one of the few games I would give a perfect 10. It's so weird that this is a game that was a collaboration between Sega, Nintendo, and Platinum, who's really Capcom, who's really Clover Studio, the heart of Capcom, from the era that I'm most familiar with them with, came together and made a game that I didn't think could be surpassed. And I'm going to see if it could be today with this game, this Bayonetta 3. Like I said, originally announced as a Switch exclusive back in 2017. The next day, in December of that year, I picked up a Switch. I was like, all right, this is it. I was going to get a Switch eventually anyway, but when I saw that they were making Bayonetta 3, I'm like, got to get that. And throughout the years, they re-released Bayonetta 1 digitally and Bayonetta 2 physically on the Switch in slightly enhanced ports. And recently, Bayonetta 1 got a physical release in the US. So I have 1 and 2 on the Switch, and now I have 3. I have the whole trilogy on one console. And without further ado, without boring you anymore, let's jump in. Let's unbox this bad boy and see if it was well worth the wait. So what do we got here? We got that Trinity Masquerade edition. Look at that beautiful cover. It's pretty reflective, so I hope you guys can really get a good look at it. This thing is large, larger than I expected it to be. It was about $90 US, and I think it was already worth that because this is just a beautiful embroidered box. It's got the big 3 for Bayonetta 3 on the back, and I cannot wait to jump into this game. You can probably hear it in my voice. So what does it say on the back that I'm getting with this? Obviously the game, an art book, and alternate Bayonetta game cases. Well, let's see what that's all about, shall we? Let's, just as a mark to say how big this thing is. This thing is 16 inches long. This is bigger than I expected it to be. And it is at 10 inches, 9.5 inches tall. This is quite something else. God, I've been waiting. Let me know. Have you guys been waiting for this game? Are you excited to play it? There was the recent controversy that really wasn't a controversy with the voice actress of Bayonetta. You can look into that on your own time. I won't get into it here, but it wasn't going to slow me down from getting this game. It all turned out to be kind of a big nothing anyway. But yeah, let's slowly and carefully remove all the tape off this, because I do not want to damage this bad boy. And let me know, what's your experience with the Bayonetta games? Were you there in the beginning in the PS3 360 days? Did you get into it on the Wii U when Bayonetta 1 was re-released with Bayonetta 2 on Wii U? Did you pick up the HD version of Bayonetta 1 on the PS4, Xbox One, or PC? And let me know if you have any questions about this franchise. This is like my franchise. I love this game so much. I haven't been this excited to open a game since Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1. Yeah, that's how much I love this. So that came out pretty easily, and let's see what we got here. Oh my dear God, look at that. Okay, so right on the front, I can see I got 3 game cases, nothing on the back there. But let's see, yeah, we got, looks like Bayonetta 3's actual cover in the center, and the 2 replacement cases for Bayonetta 1 and 2 on the sides. It looks like I'd be able to, let's see what these are. Ooh, they're sealed. I don't know if I'm gonna open these guys. I already have cases for them, but let's see. Oh, this comes off. This front with the 3 comes off, and there she is. There's that beautiful art book. Oh my God, look at this. It's just her heel, how appropriate. Bayonetta, the art of Bayonetta 3. L'art de Bayonetta 3, as it would say in French. And on the back, you got her boot. I'm not opening this up yet, guys. Could be spoilers on the inside. I want to jump in. Not that I play these games for the story. Anyone who plays these games for the story is insane. It's all about fun. It's all about a celebration of style, bombastic kind of spectacle, and just great gameplay. Like tightest gameplay you can imagine, satisfying, cannot wait. I love Devil May Cry 5, that came close, but playing as V was kind of a drag sometimes, and Bayonetta 2 kind of didn't have a moment of downtime, so that's still kind of the pinnacle for me. But let's see, how do we get these out? Well, they're kind of like hooked in, as you can see, if I hold this up, by these little ridges on the side, and I don't want to break those, so I'm going to be very careful removing these. Okay, you slide them out. And yeah, what these look to be are replacement cases for Bayonetta 1 and 2. Now, these are sealed. I don't really think I need to take the plastic off and store them in there, but if I wanted to, I could take the game cartridge out of here, put them in here, and keep them all together. That's a great cover for Bayonetta 2. And let's see what it looks like for Bayonetta 1. Yet again, this one has the red theme, Bayonetta on that costume there. Yeah, that looks real nice. And on the side, Bayonetta 1 and 2 line up nicely with the black, white font and black. And then you got Bayonetta 3, the game itself, right there, guys. And that's kind of it, actually. But it's kind of cool if, like I said, I have the physical of Bayonetta 1 and 2 here. I can put them all together in these beautiful, kind of color-coded cases, and I will open up the Bayonetta 3 case right now, see if there's any goodies inside there. That art book is sizable. Come back for, I'll do a review on this game, and I'll open up the art book and kind of go through that. So popping that open, Beauty Becomes the Beast is labeled on the back. I'm digging Bayonetta's new look in 3. It's grown on me. I wasn't crazy about it, that costume, but there's multiple costumes in these games anyway. But the new look, I loved her look in Bayonetta 2 so much. I was kind of like, I'll switch to that, but I don't know, I might stay as this now. And yeah, let's see. All right, we opened it up. Okay, so there we go. You open that up, you have the reversible cover, which I was hoping that they would do. Because as I noted earlier, Bayonetta 1 and 2 have a color scheme and the white font on the side. So now, with all 3 of our powers combined, you have Bayonetta 1, 2, and 3 right there. Purple, red, and blue. I love this. This is fantastic. and then you see the girls on the other side. Geez, this is just wonderful. It's a nice set, and you can see they all line up real nice right there. Bayonetta 1, 2, and 3. Yet again, just one more quick look. They're really emphasizing this new character in Bayonetta 3. As you can see on the back of the art, she's kind of just like busting into the scene there. I mean, I guess she's going to be playable through at least half the game, but we'll see if she's worth it. Who knows? Maybe she's like an alternate Bayonetta. I don't know. I know it's about like multiverses or something. But man, I can't wait to play this. And yeah, guys, that's kind of it for the unboxing, but I do want to kind of ramble on a little bit more about this series. You know, people are always like, if you look at Bayonetta on a surface level, it's just like this action game where you play as this sexy lady dominatrix, killing demons and angels and monsters. But it's like, these games know what they are. They're video games, and they're not here to move you emotionally. Some games do that. Some games are fantastic at that. You know, Hideki Kamiya, the director of Bayonetta 1, one of the heads of Platinum, has done that with other games such as Okami as well. These games, however, have a different vibe. They know they're a game, and they want to kind of emphasize the greatness of that they can have silly stories and, you know, really ostentatious characters and designs, and it's all for fun. Yeah, you're saving the world, and there are somewhat serious moments, but there's always this like rock star energy momentum throughout the whole thing, making you feel cool at the same time, giving you a challenge, and with like many things to learn, tons of weapons, difficulty settings. You really like in every you really find your play style, and the more you play, the more you earn, the more weapons you get, the more gear, more like weird unlockables and accessories that alter gameplay. So the better you get at the game, the more you're rewarded in that old school video gamey way. You know, you got big bosses with health bars and glowing red spots, kind of a celebration of gaming, which is really apt because, like I said, this is a franchise collaborated on with Sega, Nintendo, and really Capcom, some of the, you know, OGs of gaming, some of the greatest game creators of all time. And I feel like with all the references to like classic franchises crammed in these, I mean, hell, you know, you get Sonic's rings while dressed as Star Fox while having a chain chomp from Mario strapped to your leg while name dropping characters from Platinum's catalog. Like, these games are a celebration of games in themselves. They are unashamed in what they are, in their style, fantastic music, design, everything. And we really just don't get enough games like these. And when we do, like, this is the game, in my opinion, this series is at the top of its class. And I can't wait to jump in and see if Bayonetta 3 can live up to its predecessors. But I have a feeling that it will. So I'm going to hop off, guys, but please let me know. Have you played this yet? Are you interested in playing it? Have you played the others? What have you heard? I want to know. Where are my Bayonetta fans out there? I hope this third game grows the fan base. I have a feeling this might be the conclusion of the series, but that's okay, because at least with 1 and 2, I already know I have 2 of my favorite games of all time, and I bet 3 is going to be there soon. So I've rambled on enough. I'm going to go play this, guys. Have a fantastic night. My name is Mike, and this has been Chip Damage. Please take care of yourself.